You are now listening to On One Radio. The talk show podcast station bringing you the realest entertainment information and truth and comedy shows around. Yes, we are coming to you live for this topic. Yes. You are now listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station. This is less talk. I don't count likes, calories, or blessings. I don't down with snakes or bite my tongue. It is what it is. I am what I am. I am your host, Tony Williams. Big shout out to all of my On Ones Day Ones across the globe. Welcome once again to all the new listeners. If you are not a part of the family, please do not hesitate to like, follow, and share. If you are listening to this on YouTube, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And I appreciate you all for being here. We have a hell of a topic tonight, and some people might get offended, but I have to admit, like I said before, I don't bite my tongue, so I really don't give a damn. If you're getting offended, that means you're going to talk about it. And this is one of those topics that should be discussed. Now, it's about privacy or the lack thereof. Now, when it comes to privacy, I mean, we all know some things should be kept private. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Some people like to be all wide open, just out there all willy-nilly with everything that they like and do and this, that, and the other. But some things should be kept to themselves. Everybody may not want to hear those things or see those things or have anything to do with those things. But there'll always be those that will want to just let their freak flag show proudly. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not homophobic or anything of the sort. But I have to admit, some shit I just don't want to know about. Some shit I might not want to see. Because everybody does not agree about everything. So, I mean, let's be honest about it. It's just one of them things. And well, hell, like I said before, some shit everybody don't want to deal with. And perfect example, the R&B singer Tank. He decided that he would give his opinion on sexual experimentation. Okay, there is this thing called freedom of speech. True. But there should be a limit of what is put out there like that. We have children out there listening. If you don't want them to hear curse words, what the hell makes you think they should be hearing about a man sucking another man's dick? I mean, isn't that a no-no? So it's okay for them to run around saying Tank is cool with a man sucking on another man's dick once or twice, that it don't make him gay. So, okay, I'm going to try and suck a few of my friends' dicks and see how it makes me feel since he says it's okay. So that's cool, but they can't say shit and fucking damn and hell and all of that. So how ass backwards has this world become? But then again, I digress. Apparently some people feel like it's okay, that it should be put out there. But honestly speaking, no, it should not. If you want to suck a dick behind closed doors and you feel like it's okay to suck one or two dicks, but it doesn't make you gay, Okay, that's okay for you to feel and suck as many dicks as you want to. Just keep that shit behind closed doors. I don't want you telling my grandchildren that. I don't want you to be inviting bad behavior. I can't support that. And anyone who's raising children, you don't want that to be a topic in their mind. You don't want them running around saying that shit. It's bad enough they're already trying to discover themselves and who they are, but to add that into the mix is not a good combination. Let that be something that they experiment with when they are adults and out of your house. That's something that they should not be running around talking about at school. But because he's a celebrity, damn it, these kids is going to be running around talking about that shit now. And are we just not going to say anything about that? And then when Twitter and everybody else gets on that ass, he wants to backpedal and everything else about it. But I'm just like, well, you're the one who put it out there. If you share your opinion, best believe other people are going to have their own opinion as well. And just as he decided to use free speech, everyone else is capable of using that same free speech. That's how that shit works. And it makes no sense to just be spreading that out there like that. We got enough tomfoolery going on. Damn. We have bigger topics we should really be discussing. But this shit here takes the cake. Because it's creating another damn problem. Like I say, a lot of people may not agree with me, but damn it, I'm gonna speak the truth. This show is about raw, uncut truth. And the raw part about it is, if you're gonna be sucking dick and you a man, don't put that out there in the atmosphere. The truth is, all these kids don't need to hear that. You are offending somebody. That's uncut. And the truth is, well, hell, everybody don't want to know that shit. Everybody don't want to hear that shit. And that's just what it is. Like I say, if you want to suck a dick here and there, that's your business, but don't tell the world. That's why I gotta be on this shit right now. I got grandkids. I don't want my grandkids being a part of that bullshit. Because that's some bullshit culture. I'm just gonna put it the way it is. It's some bullshit culture. It's a damn fad. It has become a fad to be bisexual and or gay. Yes, I'll give y'all a second to soak that shit in. Because it is. There's a reason why back in the day it was called being in the closet. And R. Kelly should have left that motherfucking closet door closed, or at least told everybody that there was a bunch of other motherfuckers in there in the closet with him trying to come out. Because then we could have at least been better prepared for this bullshit. But it's a reason why it was called in the closet back in the day. Because it was not accepted like this. So folks kind of just kept that shit to themselves, which it was actually better off that way. I mean, you saw shit here and there, two, males or two females walking together, spending time together, and might even been holding hands. Okay, that's fine. But at least they were good with themselves, not being all flamboyant and just making the shit seem like it's just so fun to make everybody else want to do the shit. But that's where the fad shit come in at. It really has. And this shit needs to be brought to a screeching halt quick, because this is not what this is. This is not a good look. This is not a good lifestyle. This is not where it's at. It's really not. And perpetuating problems is not a good thing. Little kids can't really truly tell you that they gay or they whatever at such young ages, because they don't even know what their sexual organs are for just yet. But with all of this bullshit being put out there on TV, the internet, the radio, everywhere they turn and look is there. And that may not even be what they want to do, but because it's so open and widespread, they feel like, well, okay, so that's what everybody's doing, so I guess that's what I'm going to try. I guess that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Instead of taking their time and really dating their own sex to see if that's even what they like. It's pushing children and people in general to go try it. How do you know if you don't try it? You could honestly really be damning all of these folks to hell. You could be causing some future STDs. You could be causing them to become miserable in the later years. It actually could be destroying someone's life. Damn a status quo. Because to be honest about it, it's too much going on already. Why add this bullshit on top of the bullshit we're already going through? It just makes no sense to me. And I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it's a problem. And I'll say this again for anybody who missed it. I'm not homophobic. I'm not bashing. I'm stating some truth here. Because a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, up until 10 years from now, you don't know how this person is going to be feeling about themselves. They get lost and don't know who the fuck they are from just trying shit. Just trying shit. Because trying shit is what's being promoted. You don't know if you don't try. Well, I know I don't want to stick my finger in a blender, and just because everybody else is doing it, I'm not finna do it. But you take a young, impressionable child and, well, my friend has done it. And everybody looking at me like I should be trying it. So they go do it. You know how your mama and daddy and the elders used to tell you back in the day? If your friends were jumping off a bridge or a building, would you do that too? We have to have more pause in class about ourselves and about how we live our lives and what we promote, what we accept. Because before long, you'll be willing to accept any damn thing. And I do mean any damn thing. Because you know how, y'all probably don't even know how many people are out there who've went with this whole fad of being gay, bisexual, transgender, or claiming to be a something. And the ones who go get they sex changes and they end up regretting this shit later, and well, it's too damn late. Or they've contracted the HIV AIDS virus, and well, it's too damn late. Then where will be the support? Because it'll no longer be fun anymore. Because shit will have gotten real. You have to understand that some things is not for everybody. And just because you can physically go out and do it, does not always mean you should. And just thinking logically, you shouldn't want to tempt anyone. Temptation is one of the worst things you can do to another person outside of killing them, because that temptation could actually be giving them a life sentence later. You might be mentally destroying someone's mind with this shit. And since when is destroying people a good thing? Everybody is not going to be accepting of this lifestyle. Career, lifelong marriage, the capability to have children, to further your family's legacy. You really have to take into consideration all those things. Which it seems in this fad, nobody is doing that. And it's destroying the idea and concept of family. A husband and wife, 2, 3, 4, however many kids, grandkids, memories, good ones. If everyone experimented and became gay, bisexual, transgender, do you know how quickly the world would actually cease to exist? There would be so many less people. And then when you get old and infirmed and you need someone to take care of you, there won't be anybody willing to do that. Hell, there won't be anybody around. The world does not go around based off of money or sex. Sexual experimentation, should I say. There will be less doctors and lawyers and good officers. There will be less caretakers. There will be so many less jobs. So many less people to do jobs. You really have to think about it. You really do. Now I won't hold you guys long, but I definitely had to weigh in on this topic. Tank is not the only one. There are so many others. And we have to understand what it's doing to our society, to our communities. And a lot of it is creating division. No one is no longer unified in any community efforts, real community efforts of caring for the children, caring for the elderly, helping the homeless. I mean, it's as if the world is going to shit. Because everyone is so focused on fucking fun. The next fad. Fame. And if being a whore or sexual experimentation is the way to wealth, I won't conform. I won't take part. It's a form of selling your soul. And it should not be that way. hurting someone to make it. Not cool. And a lot of you will feel like, oh, she's just rambling. No, I'm speaking truth. Truth that everyone else seems to want to sugarcoat. I can't do that. Because the world is not sugarcoating shit. It is eating you up and spitting you out. I don't see any sugar on that. Knowledge is truly power. Wisdom is what's needed. And we need more of it. And so the shit you decide to do behind closed doors, leave that shit behind closed doors. We got enough cameras going up in places they shouldn't even be. The internet is already monitored. Everything is becoming monitored. They even want to put chips in us. So why cause us any more problems? Why stir up more bullshit when we already have enough bullshit to deal with? So privacy and the lack thereof. It's a very, very thin line. So be cautious, be aware and awake. And watch what it is you promote and put out there. Keep it 1,000. Fuck being 100. Keep it 1,000. Because the truth really is the light. And it's more of what we need than this unicorn, rainbow, fantasy. Everybody should love everything and accept everything. It's not the way nature intended. So let's go back to that. And I thank you guys for tuning in. You have been listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station, bringing you the realest entertainment, information, music, lifestyle, and truth in comedy shows around. This has been Let's Talk, and I have been your not sugarcoating shit host, Tony Williams. Shout out to everybody. Let's be real about shit. And as always, stay blessed and stay beautiful. And spread that wisdom.